Okay, this isn't a how-to video. This is a watch me figure it out video. Alright guys, welcome back to Ben's World. Not Wayne's World, Ben's World, but it's still party time. Ooh. And I'm not the one who's throwing the party, the birds are. You guys know that by all the shorts. Because of course you follow my Instagram, my TikTok, and Facebook, right? Come on now. All right guys, hey, what are we gonna do in this one? Well, I'm not gonna take you around and collect eggs or feed the free rangers because I do that in a lot of my videos and you guys seen enough of that. We are gonna make rounds though and check out some plants. And what I mean by plants, well, you guys know that I got rid of Amy, right? Okay. Well, ever since we got rid of Amy, some of those plants have been coming back that she used to pick on. And some of the animals around here feel a little bit more safer with her. Now, if she was a good girl, it didn't work out. That's the way it goes. We're not gonna cry about it. We're just gonna move on and look at the positive. And the positive, guys, I wanna show you with those English ivies that I planted a couple years back that are barely living. You know, they were picked to death, but now they're making a comeback now that Amy's not messing with them. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. And then after that, guys, I got a dilemma. With my incubator, my 11502 that I'm gonna use as a hatcher, well, the tray, the screen that goes on the tray, the metal piece, it's separating itself. So I was gonna use some like JB Weld or something like that, but then I thought, let's just solder it. But here's the problem with that. I have no flux. And I don't want to go in town to get some. And it's just a small application that I need. So we are going to try to solder that together. And then we'll see if it'll work without any flux. You know, I've done it before without flux with great success. Of course, I'm not going to solder pieces of weights together. I'm not soldering car parts or nothing like that. It's just a little tiny tray with a little screen. And maybe if I hit it with some solder, it'll work, you know? I don't know. It's not heavy machinery here, so, you know, if it works, it holds it down, hey, job complete. I'm gonna take you guys with me to that. This is not a how-to video, of course, because I'm not no professional solderer. We're just gonna figure it out. That's what most of my viewers do. We just figure stuff out, so that's what we're gonna do today. All right, guys, let's go check out those plants now, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, this is a pheasant tree, but, you know, I have my plants. We're gonna have some plant fun, too, so. This little thing right here, this little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, it is a peach tree that was eaten down to maybe that. Yeah, like that. I don't know. It was so high, but it didn't have any leaves. It looked like it was dead. I just left it, throw some water on it, why not? And guess what? Lo and behold, it's coming back. Now, here's some bamboo that I planted that is making a comeback as well. We have some ivy right here that is coming back. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it is springtime and things are looking more greener than usual, but these are some of the plants that she would pick all the way down. I mean, she'd pick all the leaves off. It'd be done. Then I have a little collection of ivy over here, ivy backups. You see those guys? Sorry, that sun's kind of glaring through the screen there. But yeah, these were all picked down. I need to transplant them soon anyways. But yeah, those are thriving well. And what I compare the ivy to is this big ivy tree that's well established. This is green all year long. So it's not that it's spring that the ivy is coming back. So anyhow, and yeah, things like this, little plants that are coming back. She was a disaster, guys. Yeah, Amy, she was not very friendly to plants. She would just pick at them for no reason. Well, a curiosity, I guess. But here's another species right here that's coming back. You guys see the little green leaves coming off of it? They were picked bald, excuse me. They were picked bald to the stem. Hey, Christopher, how you doing, buddy? It's a video, not about you, but we're still showing you. Yeah, I know, you're so scary with that little squeaky toy. Now here's another example right here. This is That is gone. That is not coming back. There's like a little piece of stem hanging out. Hey, what's up, Pedro? How we doing? This is what I'm talking about. Most of my plants, when I had Amy, look like this. Most of my ivies that were on the ground, just the stem. Now, this is still alive, believe it or not. And there's a little bit of growth coming out the top. But that is one of the ones I thought was gone for sure. Mr. Tragapon's been dancing up a storm, guys. And every time I catch him dancing or prancing around, I don't have a camera on me. Oh well. Yeah, that one is gone. It's pecked. Yeah, so I think you guys are getting a point, but let me show you a better example. Oh yeah, we'll get back over here. See, there's little greens coming up. Right there. Coming back. Son of Majestic, folks. Son of Majestic. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Everybody's kind of relaxing right now because we just got done feeding everybody. Yeah, here's another one. See a little greenery coming out of it. But these two over here are making the strongest comeback. This is what I'm talking about. When Amy was around, she'd pick them to the stem like this. But ever since she's been gone, that has came back. You know? And she really didn't touch these, but they do look more fuller. And I'm going to give credit to the season and say it's because it's spring. Here's one right here that's really making a good comeback. This English ivy right here. It's very happy and healthy now. Okay, guys, so you get the point. I love my greenery around here. I know we don't have much of it back here, but or a lot of it is not even in the pens. There is the greenery in the trees and stuff like that, but I do like to have some ground cover greenery. Just, you know, pleasant for the human eyes. The birds really don't care, but I kind of like it. Anyhow, guys, let's get on to that soldering trip, huh? I got this stuff from solder, old soldering gun. Let's hope everything goes well. But let me show you guys what we're gonna mend together, okay? What we're gonna solder together, because yeah, I want to use this thing as a hatcher, and I got an idea for these trays, okay? So let's get over there. Well, first, I think we should visit the quail, my little skittish quail. What's up, little quail guys? What's up, my little quail buddies? Haven't got any eggs out of these guys yet, or girls, you know what I mean. But soon we will. We're gonna have so many quails. And you guys see Prince over here? He's dancing around. He's over here checking out Penny. Yes, Prince is feeling a whole lot better on that foot. But he's been, Prince, Penny's too young. She won't be ready till next year, buddy. Thelma and Louise are hanging out over there. Come on, leave that girl alone. Look at Penny, she's terrified. She's like, I've never seen you like this before, Prince. You're an animal. All right, now let's go solder something. Okay, guys, so here is what I'm going to solder. This screen right here, this one is actually not too bad. But it does have this corner, and just use one, pop one corner. Or maybe I'll do a couple here too. Anyways, we'll see how the first one goes. But yeah, we're going to clean this area right here really good. We'll sand it down and clean it, and that's when you would apply flux too, so it would get rid of any oxidants, and so you can get a better bond. But we're going to do it without it today, and let's see how it goes. I got 3 of these trays, and I'm going to hatch in these trays. It's going to be pretty cool how I'm going to do this, because I'm going to hatch in hatch bags for my isolated hatches, so they wouldn't be able to jump out. Of course, if you just set them in here, they're going to jump out if they can. So if I use hatch bags, they won't be able to jump out. Either that, and I can make baskets too. I can make baskets and put them in here so they can't jump out of the basket. You know, and I think this added humidity, you know, would be able to get all around the egg, you know, with this floor being clear like that. Maybe it'll help out a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, this is what we're going to solder, so let's get down on it. Okay, so after the first couple times, it did not stick. Okay, then I don't have any flux. So what we did, the most acidic thing that we have is pineapple juice. So I put some pineapple juice and cleaned it up with pineapple juice. I just let it sit there for a little bit. And then I found out that the actual, not the screen, but the metal piece wasn't getting hot enough. So it wasn't sticking. So with the cleansing of the pineapple juice and getting this part right here hotter, it sticks. I got so many more to go. You guys can see the whole action here. There we go. There we go. We got some solder melted now. Take a little time for it to get hot, and then I have to set the hammer back over here because I want to place it. I think the first couple times it was not getting hot enough. I know I bent the tip, but I'm trying to make it to where it works for me. Let that cool off. This stuff hardens really quick once it gets cooled. But let me see if that works. It works.
Oh, wow.
So now we got a plan. See, told you this is a how you figure it out kind of video, not a how to. Anyhow, we got a dilemma with the wifey here. Something. Yes, wifey break.
I want to try something.
What are you gonna try?
Hold on, sweetheart. Okay, so I am digging up the bricks because we have to dig a trench.
Yes.
Which, look at my fancy tool ready. Oh, pick up.
You're amazing.
Because I am brilliant.
That is brilliant.
I want to get all muddy. But, number one, look at this perfect clover sod.
Oh,
that
look
we
at
can
that.
plant places because it's like super happy. But number two, look at, there is like 10,000 million. Oh, I just dropped it. Hold on. 10,000 million worms. Can we go see if anybody wants a treat?
Yeah, I don't know if my birds like worms.
I think Christopher will eat a worm. Can we
You
try?
think he'll want to fight you? Yeah, sure.
we try?
I'm so glad you interrupted me for this worm video.
Well, I'm sorry.
Your worm
melted
trip?
metal or worms? I'm trying. There you go. This thing is going to be like tough enough to hold dinosaur eggs.
Look at
See? Don't you want to know how the worm went?
how'd the worm thing go?
He loved it. You were correct, he fought me. So then I simply hung the worm on the cage. And he goes, mmm.
Did he eat it?
He ate it.
No shit.
That was a bad word.
Oh shit. Are you recording?
I love how you corrected with another curse. Lorelai would be impressed.
The next day.
Okay, so we're all done. We're all set. It's not the prettiest job, but it is effective. Little bead there. That's all I needed on that one. This one right here got kind of ugly, but it is sticking. Yep. See little flakes around there. Then we got one on the other side. Can you guys see it through that screen? And then one over here as well. Over there. But yeah, it'll hold for what I need it for. So, what would I say about this project? What have I learned? Get some flux. It'll help you. And also, if you don't have any flux, here's what you can do. I learned on this last one right here, I drilled a hole all the way through it and then relied not on it sticking to this metal, but relied on sticking it to itself. And see how it seeps out right here. So you kind of make a like an I shape with the solder itself, kind of clamping it together. All right, as always, guys, thanks for joining me once again. I got to make the rounds myself, egg collecting and just doing whatever I got to do around here. I'm sure there's something I got to do, but I'll share it with you guys on my next video. How's that? All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you. It's been a SplittinTracks Pheasantry.